Hello students, welcome to English class. I'm your English teacher, Mr. Oza. Let's jump into classwork number 21. Today's chapter is called Thought Police. And the novel that we are reading is 1984 by George Orwell. So let's jump into this assignment. First, some instructions. Should be used to this by now. Pretty standard. We're going to look at 4 pictures together. I'm going to do that on the next slide. And then once this video is over, you're going to write down one prediction in your Classwork 21 Google Doc, and you're also going to write down one question in that same Google Doc, and then in real time I will take a look at your prediction and your question and give you some feedback. So here we go. Let's jump into the pictures, 4 of them. The first one, we see Mr. Charrington's apartment that Winston has been renting out for a few dollars a week. He's had Julia visiting him in this apartment, a nice little secret hideout. This is the setting for today's chapter. This is a security camera. I'm not going to give it away. I do want you to read the chapter, so I'm not going to spoil it for you right now. But as you can see, this is a security camera. This picture, pretty self-explanatory. SWAT team, police force. And the final picture, this is an example of police brutality. And so, once this video is over, of course, in your Google Doc for Classwork 21, based on those pictures, you're going to write down one prediction and one question. And like usual, I'll be in the document there with you, and I will be able to give you some feedback in real time here in Zoom class. So after you do your prediction and your question, it'll be time to read the chapter. All you need to do is click on the link inside of your Google Doc, and that's going to pull up a PDF for today's chapter. Now, after you're done reading, or during the reading, whatever you prefer, you're going to fill out this chart. And you have seen this chart many times before, and the instructions remain the same. You're going to look at these important quotes. You see 3 here on the slide, but in your document there are 4 important quotes. Your job is to read the quote, explain what each quote means. 1 or 2 sentences, complete sentences, please, is all you need. And then you have to explain why that quote matters. Why is it important? Why are we discussing it? All right, and remember, as always, you're just sharing your own opinions here, so you don't have to overthink it. Just make sure that you're writing in complete sentences. And then at the end of the assignment, you have an open response to do. As always, just share your opinion, and please make sure, students, you guys are getting better at doing this, so I want to make sure everybody is doing this. Use a quote from the book or anywhere else to support your answer. So you're going to come up with a claim. You're going to be sharing your opinion. How are you going to support your answer? Find a quote from anywhere. The quote can be from some show that you've seen, some movie that you've seen with a similar topic, or some other book that you've read. Or if you need a little help finding a quote, like I always say, just go back to your chart, and I have given you what I think are some pretty interesting and important quotes. And if you want, you can just use one of the ones that I chose. Totally fine with that, as long as you're using a quote from somewhere. All right, so that's the open response. And then you have a couple questions below the open response, some pretty simple self-assessment type stuff. So as always, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoy this scene in the book. It's very exciting. It's very dramatic. If you have any questions or if you need any clarification, just let me know. I love explaining things to you guys, and I love making the book fun for you. So don't hesitate to let me know if you need any clarification. Again, thanks as always for watching, and have a great class.